Hello, how are you? Really nice to talk to you. So I wanted to talk a little bit about breaking down training. So often when we want to teach our dogs things, we start doing it in great big lumps of training. We want to go from the very beginning to an expert level in no time at all. I'm as guilty of that as anybody else is. And it is a bit of a bad habit. Works out much better if you figure out ways to break tasks down. I'm quite excited about the course that I'm going to do about helping you teach your dogs to find your keys in case you drop them on a walk. And I have been looking really closely at ways to break that down into tiny little bits to make it easier for you. So that's why I'm going to deliver it in, six, as usual, in 6-day segments so that you've got each little step on a plan to work through. Now, online courses, I think, lend themselves really, really well to this. For a start, you're not sitting in a class trying to keep your dog calm. You can do your learning while your dog eats their dinner or chews on a Kong or has a nap. And then when you're training your dog, you can do it in stages. You can do a little bit of training, have a break, do a little bit of training, have a break. There's no need to do it all at once. And of course, that's much more difficult to do in a class setting, which is why I like online learning for these little kind of fancy tricks. I do consider finding the keys to be a little fancy trick to train. And I think online courses lend themselves very well for that sort of thing. So I just wanted to talk a little bit today about breaking things down. So have a think. What are you trying to teach your dog right now? And how could you break it down? Like, really, the more you can break it down, the easier it will be to make progress. And the easier it will be to feel successful. So that's the other point to breaking things down, is if you make your training as easy as possible for you and for your dog by doing it in tiny little stages, then you will both feel successful. And you'll have something to celebrate rather than ending a training session going, well, that sucked. I wanted my dog to do whatever. And they wouldn't do it. That totally sucked. We'll never get there. And then just giving up. So have a wee think, pop a message, pop a wee note in the thread below, and I'm happy to have a chat with it. I'm happy to have a chat with you about it if you think that would be helpful. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye for now.